a decades-long Omaha tradition delivering hope to hundreds of families today. Organizers say the need has never been greater. First Alert 6's Brenna Kiefner shows us how students are stepping up.
Before the sun came up on Saturday morning, Creighton Prep students were already hard at work. Their mission? Deliver Christmas meals to families across the metro. Operation Others has been doing this since 1967.
It was started by a Jesuit priest here at Creighton Prep, and he came back from a successful hunting trip with extra birds, said, what should we do to the students? And they decided, hey, well, let's give them to people around town who could use a good Christmas meal.
Nearly 60 years later, that tradition is bigger than ever. This year, organizers packed about 6,000 meals for 1,400 families. That's the most in the program's 58-year history.
We need another bag, 2 milks, and then some mediums.
The increased need comes as families struggle with the impact of the government shutdown and reduced SNAP benefits.
A family that's having to make tough decisions between paying rent or buying food, buying medicine or buying food. And so we're grateful that we're able to hopefully make Christmas just a little bit brighter for those families.
For the students, it's about giving families one less thing to worry about.
We're just giving them a little more opportunity to relax and, buy those presents for their kids or spend a little extra on whatever. And I think that's just really, it kind of just makes me feel good that I'm helping others with that.
Bringing Christmas joy to 1,400 families who need it most. In Omaha, Brenna Kiefner, First Alert 6.